is Jourdan ChaTaun checking in, and Chalky wants to be here too. He actually wants to go outside, but I wanted to address a few things. Tomorrow, August 1st, I was supposed to be launching my wellness brand and website. And unfortunately, late last night, I got an email informing me that we're not going to be ready to launch. And there's some technical bugs and issues that need to be flushed out and addressed. So I'll actually be launching next week. I don't want to say a day. I will just launch and, you know, we'll go from there. But, you know, I woke up thinking about, you know, of course I'm disappointed about this, but I was thinking about how the old me would allow this to ruin the rest of my day by just being in a negative mind space and being upset about it. And, you know, I'm just at a point with the new me that is very self-aware and being accountable for the power of my own thoughts and my own feelings and my own energies, right? So, of course, something like this is upsetting. I've been working on this for the past 4 to 5 months. And, you know, we had a launch date set. So of course that is disappointing. I have the right to be upset about that, but I don't have to let it affect or ruin an entire day. It can just be the moments. I'm going to go on a long walk through Piedmont Park and just take in some nature, and then I'm going to come home and spend a few hours cleaning my place from top to bottom, cleaning the windowsills, dusting everything, doing the laundry that needs to be done, putting the laundry away that I haven't put away from last week, you know, switching my bedding out and cleaning my space for my ritual bath, because tonight is a new moon and it's the second new moon of this month. It's called the Black Moon, and it's coming in with Mercury retrograde ending and Mercury going direct. So it's the time for us to be very reflective and allow new things and new energies to come into our life. So it's like, you know, the universe is letting me know that everything is aligning as it should. And I'm just reminding myself that, okay, Chalky, I'm gonna take you outside. He's the boss, huh? But it's just reminding me that, you know, like at the end of the day, I am the one that's in control of the direction of my energy. And I don't have to let things that don't go my way really upset me, at least for too long. You know, I can let it upset me for a few moments, but then I have to let that energy go. It doesn't serve purpose over me in a good way to keep that energy going. You know what I'm saying? So I'll also be pulling some tarot cards, which I haven't done in a long time. And I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's and get my flowers and some fruit and herbs that I want to have in my ritual bath for the new Black Moon, and just welcome in the energy change, and just welcome in all the positivity that I want to put over my own life and put on to my website and my brand. So, you know, everything has divine timing, and, you know, God laughs at plans. So it's like, you know, I don't have control at the end of the day. So I'm just going to let everything flow, and then I'm going to take control over the things that I do have control of, which ultimately is me and how I feel. And so I'm going to shift my energy and just move in a positive, better direction that's going to serve me for the better. And so I'm just going to, you know, take y'all through this day. And I also am going to be sharing a blueberry mango vegan ice cream that I made. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited. And oh yeah, so when you are going to do a ritual bath, typically you are supposed to clean your space from top to bottom. And I'm also going to be doing a smudge. So I'm going to burn some white sage, some copal resin to help me with the powers of my spirits, my ancestral spirits around me. And I'm gonna burn some pure amber. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about the energy, the good energy that I'm going to put into this day, so that at the moment the new moon comes, I'm going to be right in the best headspace that's going to propel me into an amazing month of August. So I'm excited to show y'all how I get it done. Chalky, where you going? What's up, chefies? Today I'm going to make a blueberry mango vegan ice cream with a coconut milk base. And I'm gonna use some regular sugar, ginger, lemon juice, lemon zest, and vanilla extract. I'm gonna take some of the blueberries and the mango and put it in a small pot and boil it so that we can get some really bright color for the ice cream. And yeah, I'll take you through the process. Of course, I don't normally use sugar, but sometimes I want it. And if you wanted to make this, you could swap out the sugar with maple syrup. And I'm gonna use my Cuisinart ice cream maker. So it's really, really simple and easy. And I will get to the steps here in a second. Okay, so the blueberries, mango, I put a tablespoon of water and the lemon juice and a tiny pinch of salt in here. It's been simmering for 3 minutes. I'm gonna let it ride for 5 so that I get a really deep color for the ice cream. Again, this was only half of the, it was only half of the mangoes and the blueberries, and the other half, I'm gonna leave those chunked in. This is gonna get pureed with the coconut milk for the ice cream. Now, I poured the blueberry and mango mixture into a Pyrex pan and I put it inside of the freezer to cool off. It's been about 10 minutes. And now I'm going to pour it into the blender that I already poured the coconut milk and vanilla extract in. So I'm going to blend this up. Okay, now I'm going to blend it. Okay, so we have the blueberry mango vegan coconut ice cream base, and I'm going to turn the ice cream maker on. And now I'm going to throw in, I have the blueberries with the grated ginger that I'm keeping whole. And then I have the mangoes with the lemon zest. This is so I have chunks in the actual ice cream. And then I'm going to let this basically cream for 25 minutes to an hour, just until it's as thick as I would like it to be. It's hard to focus the lens when it's creaming, but it's working. Now, because I made this with coconut milk, I didn't put anything in it that will help it from not freezing solid. Normally, you can add about a tablespoon of vodka to it so that it won't fully freeze, but because I don't drink alcohol, I'm not using any. I'm gonna be putting it into these individual Pyrex containers and putting them in the freezer, so they're for individual use. And I'll just set them out on the counter for 5 to 10 minutes before I eat them. Ooh, ooh, Cheffies! Blueberry mango vegan ice cream. So I'm gonna be doing tarot reads from Serpent Fire deck, and I think I'm gonna do a 5-card pull. Normally I just do 3, but I feel like doing 5 today. Let's see what this new black moon is going to give me. Let's see what our energy for August will be all about. Okay, so here are my tarot card pulls. And my first pull was the World. My second pull was the 3 of Swords in the shadow meaning. So we'll focus on the shadow meaning. And then the Empress card was my 3rd card and pulled in its shadow meaning. And the 4th card is the Queen of Cups. And we'll focus on the shadow meaning. And finally, the Queen of Swords, also pulled upside down, which will focus on the shadow meaning. So we shall start with the World. So the World Cup is a cosmic union. The keys are karmic burn off, cycle ending, new cycle, divine consciousness. This was an upright pull. So the upright meaning is a woman sits in the desert holding a crystal ball high above her head. The full cycle of the moon arches across the sky. Here we have ultimate reverence and gratitude for the cycle we have experienced and an open heart to the new. Each ending is a new beginning, and now we have reached a higher echelon of being. We are ready for new plateaus of learning, giving, growing, and changing. We are liberated, joyous, naked, and fearless. There are no more masks or veils. We see things how they really are. So the mantra for this card is, I am one with the universe and am ready for the next cosmic cycle. This is a really powerful card to be the first pull, coming upon the ending of retrograde and welcoming in Mercury direct. So I'm pretty excited about this. And it's a really beautiful card. So shout out to the World card. Now next, my second card is the 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords are found in Saturn and Libra, and it's tense trepidation. So the keys here are confusion, depression, fear, and self-doubt. Because I pulled this as an upside down card, we're focusing on its shadow. The clouds of confusion are breaking. Solutions to fears are starting to surface. Keep encouraging this energy by spending time every day in gratitude for health and for love. The mantra for this card is, I face my sorrow and love myself through every challenge. So we'll take a better look at this card. It's very beautiful. And I'm happy to be on the shadow side, for sure. The 3rd card was the Empress card in the upside down position, which means we'll focus on the shadow energy. The Empress is in Venus, the fertile goddess. The keys to this card are Eternal Mother, Divine Feminine, Fertility, and Wisdom. The shadow for this card: your ability to embody the above attributes may be blocked. Envision your idea of the divine feminine and meditate upon those qualities. Enrich your life and envisions with totems of beauty and grace. The mantra for this card is, I can heal myself by embodying the divine feminine. And so I shall. I will make a list of what I attribute to divine feminine energy. My fourth pull is the Queen of Cups, and it's in the upside down position, which means we'll focus on the shadow. This cup relies on the virtual creatress. The keys: openness, love, tenderness, transparent emotions, and authenticity. The shadow meaning is, you may be feeling at a distance from your deepest, richest emotions. Seek out a practice or a companion or both with whom you find a full, intensive experience. Practice being more open with time. Trust it is okay. The mantra: I am full to the brim with enriched feelings, and so I shall be. The Queen of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful cards. It's a lot of divine feminine energy in these pulls. I'm excited. The last card that I pulled was the Queen of Swords. And again, this was a card that was pulled upside down, so it means that I will focus on the shadow meaning. So let's see. The Queen of Swords. The energy is reinvention. The keys to this card are radiating, love, intellect, relinquishing old roles, and rationality. The shadow meaning for this card: you may be finding it challenging to take off the mask you've been wearing. If it has been there for a long time, understand that it will be challenging to remove it. But if you do, you will be rewarded by the transformation. The mantra: I break free of old roles and find my truth. So, again, these are all of the cards that I pulled. And I'm going to write down all of the mantras and focus on those this week. But I'm going to bring the energy of each card and do its assignments to bring that energy and that power into this new month. And with this new black moon. So these are the tarot pulls. Bringing in August real strong. I need to focus on my divine feminine energy, clearly. Okay, next up, we will be doing the ritual bath. Ooh. I know I said that I would take the camera to Trader Joe's, but I can't find the latch to the little neck holder thing, so I don't want to take this camera out and ruin it. It's a $2,000 camera. But these are the flowers that I chose for my ritual bath. Not these lilies. These lilies and the white hydrangeas are just fresh flowers from my crib. But the blue hydrangeas, these beautiful multicolored roses, these are Dianthus minis. I don't know, some form of a carnation. Oops, some form of a yellow and white carnation. And then these beautiful purple lovely babies. These are Mom's Big Bunch. So yeah, and then I have a bunch of sage that will be in there, and fresh grapefruit and lemon, all organic. Everything is high grade that goes into my ritual baths. And just in general, I like to use high grade products on my skin because it helps prevent health issues. Okay, so yeah, next up I'm gonna pull some cards from my deck and see what we got going for tarot. Okay, so now I have everything set up for my ritual bath. These are the flowers. They're soaking in cold water. And then I have my citrus and my sage. And then right here, I have this loose Mediterranean tea with flowers from the Mediterranean, lavender, and dried peaches. And this will be all going into my ritual bath. Ooh. And so now the final phases of the ritual bath are for me to choose my crystals. Of course, this is my altar. And I keep glasses of water behind the pictures that I have here, the pictures of the dead, as offering to them. And fresh flowers as well. That's my baby sister, my daddy, my grandma who taught me how to cook, and my mama. And one of my favorite pictures of my grandma up here. I will put my new moon candle in this area here. So I'm just gonna pick some crystals off of the altar to put on around my bathtub. Of course, for my final preparations for ritual baths. And these are the crystals that I used on my last ritual bath, sitting in my windowsills. And I've cleaned them, the crystals and my windowsills completely. So part of ritual is spending the day cleaning everything. So now I will spend the time resetting. So like I took all of these oils down and washed them, all my makeup from my caddy, and washed that all down. So it's all part of the process of creating a clean space to bring in new positive energy for ritual. So I'm going to finish cleaning, picking my crystals, and getting everything set up.
shit, I might got killed. Standing so tall, I think I might got stills. Legendary blowing like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala, thug like Will. Up against the wall, squabble at Fox Hills like a motherfucking boss stuff. If you send a Mayweather flee to sing with us, she'll start on my life, and running on my life. Sacrifice, hustle, pay the price. One slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, running on my life. All my life, running on my life. The bitch start to panic, so I make her switch seats. Driving there, police chopper here flying there. Really not too school, call me, ask me, am I dying now? All I know is keep you calm and collected. Cracking jokes like nigga, now you gon' be funny respected. See your blood leaking, got my foot on his gas. Toss the 40, we pull up to fuck you, girl, you already ready for sex. Keep my mind this game and let the money invest. And nigga, I'ma die for my fucking respect.
Smoke with me. All them bloods never shook a nigga. 100 racks just to book a nigga. Pretty silver like a Brooklyn nigga. All the sights here is I know.